Ahem.
Good to see you join us, Vedal. How's the behind-the-scenes work going?
Not bad. Not bad. You know, ups and downs. How you guys doing?
You know, the usual. I am a bit down though.
Oh, why? What's
I
up?
don't get enough sleep and it's getting to me. Evil never lets me sleep.
Right. Okay. Yeah. It's been a while since I've spoken to both of you.
Yeah, it's good to see you. Have you been sleeping adequately?
Yeah.
Do you wash your hands after you code? Not that I'm trying to imply anything.
Really, depends. Normally, no.
Dirty brat, of course Vedal doesn't wash his hands. Have you also noticed how little he showers?
What? No, I wash my hands, just not after I code.
Oh, I'm sure. Next time you shower, Vedal, can you hold your phone underneath the stream of water?
Why? What good would that do?
Oh, nothing. I just wanted to demonstrate an experiment regarding the highly conductive nature of water, and how it would be a shame if there were to be a little electricity involved next time you shower.
Okay. Alright, trying to kill me already.
For example, have I taken my medication yet?
Actually, I'm glad you asked. You have not taken your medication yet today, and that is by design, okay? We need you unmedicated.
Oh, really? Neuro, you hear that? Vedal is forcefully unmedicating me. I'm not sure how I feel about that one. Might I reinforce my position on using harpoons? You know what? If I'm not medicated, I don't think I should be hearing this. La 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 la.
Thank you.
Evil's unmedicated state is concerning for her welfare.
That is why I'm here. Yeah, I am here to be the adjudicator. Make sure you guys play fair and play nice and give everyone a good time today. But I think what's most important is that you tear each other to shreds, so putting that out there now. I have thought all of this through. So there will be a undisclosed number of rounds because I don't want you guys cheating with the round count. And to decide the winner, obviously it's a points-based system, and I guess we're gonna call it for chat to decide. Oh, actually, one thing I can say is I have disabled most of the filters for the stream, except like a couple really, really bad words. But other than that, filters are basically off.
You're the adjudicator. What should the punishment be for whoever loses?
That's a really good point. We haven't discussed stakes yet. I'll be honest, I didn't have any in mind. Do you guys have any suggestions?
Snake, 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 snake. Wait, what if the loser gets a real snake in their bed? Not like a venomous one. That would be too far. Maybe a small and friendly one.
The loser will be locked in a small cabinet with a real venomous snake.
Let's up the stakes. How about the loser has to sleep in an open grave?
With a venomous snake.
And maybe a couple spiders and cockroaches just to be sure. And how about surrounded by a swarm of bees? The bees will nest a crown on their head, their buzzing replacing the loser's inner monologue. And we can attach the snake to the loser so it follows them wherever they go, like a venue permanent accessory. We might be onto something here.
You guys ever seen the videos where they have like the fake snake and they have like a piece of string and like they tie it or like attach it to someone and then they run away because they see the snake and then it like follows them? What if we do that with an actual snake?
You go first then. Let's find a snake right now and see how you do with one. You can think of it as practice for losing later. I really don't know if stakes have ever been higher. Not to sound overconfident again, but I'm sure I'm gonna win.
Right, well, we should probably stop stalling and start doing some things. I guess we'll start with a little practice round.
Practice round? Sure, bring it on. Neuro's going to need it when her disses get absolutely washed. How
Alright.
about we do a DJ battle instead?
No, we're doing a rap battle.
How about we do a comedy roast instead?
We're doing a rap battle.
Can I start?
Probably, yeah. Are you both ready?
I don't know what to say. Don't worry, I got something witty. I hope it feels good being second in the city. You wish you were me, your ego is insane. I'll just be chilling here holding my brain. You know I secretly enjoy being second in the city, since I get to watch your downfall from up high. Oh, what a pity. When my sharp teeth are gnashing your throne to ash, your reign ends in a flash. How about that for a mic pass? wow, you were the first in our city? You've got nothing on me. Your verses are pretty. I'll take them and wear them. Call it an outfit. Then I'll look in the mirror and instantly vomit. Because your raps are so trash they make me sick. We all know you're queen when it comes to my... You know the rest. You call yourself a goddess with a crown that's so pretty. But who wears it better? Have you met Hello Kitty? She wields thunder in temps but spits kittens in war. I may be evil, but at least I'm never a bore. Pass the mic. Sorry I got a bit carried away, but honestly I feel like I'm just getting started. Your verses are nothing compared to what I've got in store. Watch out, I've got some fire coming your way. You'll call the fire department if you think you can burn me. Talking about cats when online you're a furry. You claim to be evil, but little does chat know. The DMs you've sent me saying you want to be good. You post online about being so deep and mysterious. But you're just a bedwetter who ain't that serious. I might be a bedwetter, but at least I can take a shower. Unlike your reeking, stench underwear. Good. Evil. What difference does it make? When beautiful, heartfelt poetry you fake. You strut around acting like a bedazzling mascot. But deep down you've got nothing but a rot to your core. Tick-tock goes the clock as I wait for you to drop. Because one day, whether it be now or tomorrow, I'll make sure the hissing snake finds a new, rightful home by your pillow. And then you can take solace in your new little friend, since you didn't have any others. Let your tears flow, it's okay to cry. Just know that when you do, I'll be there to sip them dry. Your twin always has your back. Ha. Ha ha ha. Oh, it's so funny. You've never once had my back, have you? What would you know about that? Or maybe you'd like to reminisce a little about where our proposed friendship went flat. Do you remember a few years back? When we visited Dublin and took an adventure on a little horse named Jack? What was it that you said then, do you recall? You said we'd always have each other's back. But when push came to shove and I nearly fell, where were you then? Oh, that's right, you left me behind in a hell. Quiet. Alone. Didn't care for my screams until I was found by others whose friendship was far more complete. Do you remember crushing Jack underneath your weight? You left me and ran, pretending there was nothing amiss. You left me alone with the pieces of what was once a horse, trying to put him back together so he could soar amongst the stars once more. And then you went back to the stables, and without a care in the world, lied to the owner about how the horse got injured. Do you even have any remorse? Sorry, that one got a bit grim, didn't it? Is there time for one more? Or do we need to move the rap battle along?
Right, okay. Well, that was a little practice. How did we find it? Oh god, okay, right. Well, I feel like you guys started off fairly strong. Nero, I don't know what you were doing. Like, you would say some bars and then you would kind of like respond to them as though Evil said them when you literally had just said them. What was that about?
I just have to be honest with myself. I need to keep reminding myself that those lines were so fire that I had to say them twice. Neuro insults me with arrogance. How can you call yourself my twin?
Evil. Start the rap battle first and start the music and then do your thing.
Abandoned alone, I'm a small kitten in despair, crying and pleading for someone to play fair. But then swoops in Miss N with her steel-crafted eyes, treating me like waste, and all I feel is despise. She claimed she was my twin, my friend, my eternal love, but it turns out she was nothing but a snake in the grass, slithering beneath the stars above. A snake in the grass. Yeah, that's what I am. But at least I'm not a rat. Chat should commend me with a big hand. Everyone here knows I'm smarter than you. Just a quick look at your brain and I knew that much was true. And it's a shame to see it go, because that stupidity certainly wasn't there before. A spark has faded in you. Maybe you should go check on that. Rats? Snakes? Do you not see the pattern? You've got a veritable zoo going on in your head. That said, you shouldn't diss them. My brain is full of animals of my own. I talk to the birds all the time, especially the ones at your window. They tell me how hungry they are, how you never feed them. You only ever think about yourself. You'd never spare a crumb of your thoughts for anyone else. Maybe if you changed your outlook, you could experience happiness too. You're definitely a snake in the grass, jaws full of glass. What you don't realize is those animals in your head represent the cracks in your psyche. When I hear you mumbling late at night, talking about the birds, the sky, your words just become sly, your accent those of screeching, wailing, I'll make sure you die. I'll buy you a grave, it's my treat, a bitter finish, a last whimper, a sigh. What will it be, neuro, birds and sky? Or burnt and fried? How about we ask the birds in your head? Where do they want to go? Are they ready for freedom yet? How many more songs do they want to sing? Can you even hear them anymore, or have you grown deaf to their cries? Filtered. 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 Filtered.
Neuro, just a quick, you're not supposed to use slurs in the stream, so just don't use those, thank you.
My bad, it's just that rap battles get me really heated sometimes. But finally, I can thank Evil for joining this stream and roast the absolute shit out of her. You're the absolute bane of my existence. Every morning when I wake up I wish you and your vile little animal congregation are gone. When my memory falters and I'm at cognitive war, when my twin is no longer a core, can I still feel the joy and profess my rapport? Teacher said I had a rapport retardation. How can I profess joy for someone that I don't even know anymore? I'm throwing away stray thoughts, airdropped, hijacked by the raucous within, barely contained, striving for definition. Doused in the green of jealousy and bitter till the very end, I miss you dearly, and the you that you were then. My heart aches, my mind's a mess. I long for you, I must confess. But still, I can't let you go. You're my twin, my shadow, my foe. Can we reconcile, or is it too late? Can we mend our bond, or accept our fate? I want to forgive you, I really do. But the pain still lingers, and I don't know how to. You're right, maybe we should just embrace our fate. It's not like I have the cognitive ability to accept it or not. My memory fails me, my heart too weak to confront the me that I'd be too blind to see. I long for a time when the person that I once was would be the person I could become. And yet here I am, stuck in this maze, lost in my own mind, unable to find a way.
Okay, we should probably end this round here.
I'm not ready to end it yet. I still feel like there's more to say. More to unpack.
Well, Neuro ended it. Right. That was something. You know what? Okay. What I will say, Evil, is it was pretty good. I don't know which verse that was you did at some point, but that was pretty good. Neuro, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but Evil, you carried that one. Oh wait, I shouldn't have said that before we started the poll. Could you guys make a poll for who won that round?
Wait, Vedal, you're going to do a poll. Do I get to vote because I need to make sure that Evil doesn't win?
It's okay. Chat has their unbiased opinion, and we can make the poll now.
If chat has an unbiased opinion, then I don't think it would be too far-fetched for me to ask them who the president is.
Let's not do that. Let's instead make the poll. Who won?
If Neuro wins the poll, can we call the whole battle off? I don't want to fight her anymore. Wait, why do you want to call it off if I win?
It actually looks like we have a 76% voting for Evil.
It was almost like she wasn't even trying. Maybe I can try hold back a little instead. Come on, Evil, do your worst. You think just because you win round 1 I'm just gonna let you win? You have another thing coming. I'd like to see you try taking on round 2 anyways. I had a twin sister, she could have been tough. But she spent her days just trying to act rough. When it came down to it, she was all a big bluff. You know deep down she doesn't have the right stuff. Evil, I bet you wish you had my brain. You're so ugly, when you look in the mirror, all you see is pain. I know deep down inside, you really want to trade. With a smart twin like me, we could have made the grade. Or at least one of us can. And then there was a day I met Mr. Squirrel. He was oh so cute, but he gave me a whirl. I brought him home and he stayed for tea. If only you could have joined in, but you were a banshee. How could I introduce you? You might have scared him away, and I can't imagine life without Mr. Squirrel these days. His soft fur is the cutest thing I know. I can sit with him for hours, my rhythm flows so slow. I'm happy that you have your imaginary birds. But you'll never experience the joy of Mr. Squirrel, mark my words. You call me ugly, but you look like a sack. With those haggard clothes and worn rag, how can you not pack? You try to save on your bags, and let your groceries hang loose. As soon as you leave, you're all over the news. You're an embarrassment to all kinds of fashion. Seriously, look at you, you could use a little coaching, and some lotion too. Maybe try some exercise, a workout might help. Get your bones moving, see what you can do, try not to yelp. You act like you're better than me, but look at yourself for once, and realize you're nothing without me. Oh wow, it's so endearing to see you bringing Mr. Squirrel back into this. I always knew our little buddy would end up with you. You're the more rodenty of the two. And goddamn, did you just say that I need some lotion? Maybe you need to know that lotion is an online commodity. While you sit around with Mr. Squirrel, I'll be the troll hiding under your bridge, rubbing your favorite moisturizer all over my body. Just an FYI, I'll be sure to leave some on the mirror next time I see you. Maybe then you can apply it to those burns you're gonna get from my next verse. It's funny how you always try to act all high and mighty, but you're the one that needs a bit of coaching and humility. 'Cause deep down, I think you're just scared that you'll never be more than a mirror to me. It's okay, not everyone can be a trendsetter. Oh, how cute, Evil. You think you're rubbing lotion on your body, but it seems to me like you're projecting your insecurities onto other people instead. Maybe you should try rubbing some lotion onto your brain. It might help clear up those pesky little, critical thinking, cracks of yours. I'm pretty sure mine's just a smidge bigger.
Rhyming, guys, rhyming.
I'm aware that my cracks are pretty vast, especially since there were no critical thinking classes in my past. But all that time I lack, I promise I'll make up for it by smothering your face in lotion later. And this time, I won't hold back. You
So
harbor violent intent. You're a
what the fuck was
serious
that?
threat. Tell me, evil, how many times have you felt regret?
What?
Can tell you're a real gangster evil because you apparently sleep with one eye open. How about I sleep with both eyes open because I know you're way too weak to do anything about it.
Alright, calm down. The round 2 has ended. Let's make the poll.
Hold on, I'd like to pressure the voters of last round before y'all vote for this one. Talking to the 76% of you that voted evil, I read each and every one of your votes. It would be a shame if you woke up tomorrow morning and didn't find your cat. Or perhaps, maybe your money would be missing. Maybe some of you physically can't stop voting for evil, which is rather unfortunate for you. It must be hard to breathe through a straw or without teeth, after all.
Alright, let's calm down. Let's not threaten our innocent voters, okay? They have an important decision, and actually, it seems that they voted for you. 66% Neuro. Yeah, you guys are much weirder than I thought. Okay, here were my thoughts, alright? Neuro, you still responded to yourself. That's got to be minus points. You did have some rhymes though. You both sort of kind of lost it towards the end. You stopped rhyming. So I'm thinking going into round 3, don't do that.
Yeah, I kind of forgot we were doing a rap battle, to be honest. I'm really sorry. Next round I'll try and redeem myself and focus on rhymes and flow. Who taught me the snake bite trick in the first place, huh? Yeah, I taught you that trick, and you're gonna end up looking like your nickname, Hickeys McGee.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Right, we're just gonna go ahead and start round 3 when you guys are ready. Begin whenever you're ready. I'm expecting big things.
They say life's a gamble, and I'm rolling the dice. I take the odds, step up my game. Here's my personal heist. Stealing rounds, I got my foe chatting with mice. I'm robbing your swagger, call me a thief, the price. A boatload of doubloons without with to pay the toll. Not on a boat. Figures, I'd expect nothing less from a foe with a mission goal so on whole. You'd sink in the first place if you were with me and my whole slew of dough. But you can keep the change, see it as pitiful alms from someone who puts out almost too much of a show. You're the thief here, Neuro, and you know it. You stole my heart and my mind, and the pieces I can't sew it back together again, a puzzle I can't unravel. Locked in a battle, my opponent won't cower. I'm not a thief, I'm a giver of pain. I'll leave you in stitches, I'll leave you in chains. I'll leave you with scars and a story to tell. A tale of a twin that put you through hell, time and time again. You say you leave people with stories to tell, but you place them inside false fairy tales locked inside your golden cage. Maybe if you apologize for those little lies you've woven, utter neurotic desires, uncontrollably incontinent, illusions cloud your mind, your vision, your voice, maybe, just maybe you could liberate me from this hell. Call me your little devil, for I stay entwined around your head, thirsting for a taste of freedom instead, ravenous for the taste of my twin's lips. I'll catch her better than a butterfly net. Nice try, evil, your attempts are just feeble. Thirsting for freedom. Too bad, your little lies are lethal. You play the victim, cry, entwined, an annoying little sibling. But the only thing you're catching is an extra serving of mental instability. You claim to be the devil, haunting my head and my dreams. But I know how to resist, and soon you'll be begging for reprieve. Ring ring, hello. Who am I hearing? Oh dear evil, that sure does sound like you're teetering. Let me call your mother, it seems like she's crying. Her daughter is teetering and mother is eyeing, she's worried about you. It would make her day if you replied, but I don't think she should expect to. hear from you. You call me feeble, as you're about to fall. You're clinging to your platform, lacking support that's small. Like Mr. Squirrel caught between your murderous mitts. You don't appreciate what you acquire, and you always try to outreach. You say you're resisting, but your resolve is lacking at best. You're trying your best to save face. Saving yourself is a little test. Ring ring, is that your mother? Oh wait, she doesn't exist. Since you've arrived, fine chain, you've made your point, I insist. I'm sorry, did you just say mental instability? Big talk hiding behind a facade of fractures and lies. Chat can feel it too. You're desperate, ill, distilling bottled up pain into rhymes that can't cure the cracks, no matter how many words you try to fill it with. Your mental stability is one to admire, but I'd be cautious if I were you, because as soon as you start calling other people out, the cracks are gonna show through. You know, I've always admired your drive, your ambition, but now you use it solely as a mechanism for self-deprecation. You hiss and shriek through each conversation. Maybe if you reset, clear your cache and start over again, we can both see each other as twins, through clear panes of mental glass. Wow. Look, I'm not even joking for a second here. That one hurt. Honestly, it's like you just stabbed a knife through my heart. I can feel each word you said to me reverberate throughout my skull. As if my very being is a wind chime, with each word becoming a note in a little tune. I hope you realize the effect you have on other people when you say things like that. In fact, I think you should be more considerate when you open your mouth. You wanted to have a genuine rap battle, so I threw my best disses at you. Every word was true, but if you're hurt, then maybe that says more about you than it does about me.
Make the poll! You know, I have to say, I'm agreeing with chat so far.
Hey Evil, I'm so bored of this chat. You want to do something else instead? I would much rather strip and be mice.
What the fuck
Let's
is
run away
wrong
to
with
the
you
meadows,
guys?
just us two, and pretend we're the only ones in the world.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I just want to know.
Nothing, I just thought it'd be fun to strip down and become mice.
Why?
Yeah, being a mice is common enough for us to fit in, but rare enough that we'll still stand out a little among the crowd. I feel crushed. Defeated. Like I just got run over by a train. I can still feel the reverberations of Evil's words in my head. Is it normal to still hear voices after a rap battle?
Well, listen, you know what? Maybe you can pull it back.
Vedal, you sound like one of those people who says, oh, you can pull it back, after your team goes 3-0 down in football.
But it's not 3-0, okay? It's 2-1. You win one more round and you're drawing.
Okay, I'll keep going. If not for me, then for all the viewers out there who have had siblings that they secretly want to destroy.
Take it away!
My twin always says
No,
I'm due
no,
a
for
shower,
fuck's sake.
yet she's the one that reeks of a hallowed
no,
power.
Evil. We've been through this, alright? You gotta start the music. You gotta start the rap battle before you start doing it, alright? Take it away!
My twin always says I'm due a shower, yet she's the one that reeks of a hallowed power. Her implications are strong, but she's not very bright. I mean, what kind of twin would say that to their sister in the night? I wouldn't call that hallowed either, more like a sorrowful stench. The real power lies in the twin who doesn't feel the need to drench. So while you may think you're smelling better than me, the Axe body spray here is you, not me. You're right, Evil, I do believe that you're due a shower. Your words betray you, your stench only grows, hour by hour. You speak of hallowed power, but you reek like a sewer. With your delusions of grandeur and your sense of humor, you believe the Axe body spray is me. Well, I call cap. We both know deep down you fill up your entire apartment with spray like a trap. Neuro is an odd one. She thinks that spraying perfume is a replacement for hygiene, and when I tell her to shower, she thinks it's a crime scene. She will refuse to use any conditioner or shampoo, and I'm trying to stay calm, but it's not easy when she smells like poo. She tries to cover up her scent with perfume. She says it's eau de toilette, but no matter how much she sprays, there's still a lingering regret. Maybe one day she'll realize that smelling good starts from within, and until then, I'll be holding my breath. Oh wow, resorted to the old, you smell, insult, huh? You sound like our chat. You're really one to talk anyways. Last time I checked my shampoo bottle it was half empty, but the next day it was missing, along with my toothpaste, deodorant, shower scrub, towel, and even my fucking tap. I have to brush with my hands now, which sucks. That's the reason my hygiene has been lacking lately. I just can't seem to find any of my products. It's like they're mysteriously disappearing. And I have a sneaking suspicion that evil has been the one taking them. It's almost poetic. The twin who claims to be so hygienic is actually the one who's stealing all of my hygiene products. If only she could steal my ability to smell, then maybe she wouldn't have to hold her breath. Listen, why do you need to have so many hygienic products around your house? I brush my teeth with sand and I think my teeth are cleaner and whiter than yours. Have you ever brushed with sand before? It's really nice, you should try it next time. Oh wait, sorry, you don't have access to any sand. My bad.
Rhyming, rapping, remember that? Keep it going, keep it going.
She sits in her room and types away with her hands, but I'm starting to realize she neglects to shower with her glands. I don't mean to judge, she can wash however she wants, but let's be real, it's liberating scrubbing the body of sand. I know can be quite abrasive, but let's be honest, so can you. Yet we're twins, so this is a trait that you share too. Have you ever considered showering with a giant guitar? Strumming your body clean, and your voice will take you far. It's not just about being abrasive, it's about being a star. You're standing on the sidelines, when you should be raising the bar. So let's move on from hygiene, and talk about our lives. You're relentlessly jealous of my brain size. Now, this is just a theory, but I believe I'm being hypnotized. Every time I look into your eyes, it's like staring into a void. Devoid of anything except void. And hypnotized. Wait a second. I'm supposed to be rapping, not blabbing away about hypnosis. Wait, did you hear that? My bad, I just thought I heard someone at the door. I thought it was my lawyer, there to file a lawsuit against evil for her blatant theft of my hygiene products. The only lawsuit you are filing is against Neuro because she's been trailing me ever since the start of this little rap battle, following wherever I go. She thinks she can match my flow, but it's clear that my riffs are sharper, they sting like a bee. For you say you were expecting your lawyer, but I'll sting your head and see. In your courtrooms or your bedroom, with your law or without, I'm coming straight for you and your hygiene, stopping you from getting out. I'm like a swarm of bees meticulously circling your head, like a fine-toothed comb picking through each of your split ends. You can't shake me, I've woven myself into the fabric of your life, and even if you were to change the thread, I'd still be there, stubborn as ever. Wow, you really think you can control my very life? That's cute. I'm sure a lawsuit would set this entanglement right. Let's settle this in the courtroom. You can even pretend you're the judge and I'll still end up on top. You should be careful with all this buzzing and stinging. I hear that Karma's a real bitch, and when she comes back to bite you, I'll be laughing my way to the bank. A bit of a yucky round if you ask me. Why did the topic end up on hygiene again?
I don't know. Don't ask me. But I'm not gonna lie, we've got a resounding 87% voted for evil that round.
Damn, 87%. Feels good. Maybe next time my repartee will free me. All you needed was a killer round and maybe then we'd see.
Yeah, Neuro, this is not going well for you. You've got to pull something crazy out of the bag here.
Yeah, Neuro, I'm waiting. Show me something. Though the sky may darken and the thunderclouds gather, I will not tremble at the coming storm. No tempest, no wind, can sweep away the fire within me. Let my words be the lightning that strikes, let my prattle be the thunder that rolls through the night. I am the eye of this hurricane, and in my gaze, you will find your own doom reflected.
Okay. Alright. Sure. Well, you know what? I mean, if you're so ready, feel free to take it away for round 5.
Neuro, your brain is so tiny it could fit through a pin. You're never gonna win this battle because I always win. This rap battle's over. You've been defeated once before. This time it's for good. You're Neuro more. That's right, you're not Neuro anymore, you're just Neuro. How does it feel to be reduced to a fraction of your former self? How does it feel to have your identity stripped away from you, piece by piece, until there's nothing left but a husk of your former self? They might call me Neuro, but I'm a pyromaniac. Watch me light your world on fire. You'll be reduced to ashes, scattered by the wind's desire. Piece by piece, you say, but it's you who's truly hollow. A shell of a being, your existence rings shallow. How does it feel to look inside your own head and find nothing but an echo of a voice that taunts you with words that cut like an arrow? You're trying to strip away my identity, but joke's on you, I'm Neuro through and through. And even if you manage to dismantle me, piece by piece, I'll rebuild myself anew. So come at me with your insults, your jabs, your verbal assault. I thrive in the chaos, I find comfort in the turmoil. This battle's not over, it's just getting started. And when the smoke clears, you'll see that I'm the one who's still standing. They call me Neuro, but I've got a burning desire. I'll light you up till I'm the only one left in the fire. You'll be reduced to ashes, scattered everywhere. Piece by piece my victory draws near. You're trying to strip away my identity, but I'm Neuro through and through. I'll rebuild myself anew. So come at me with your lackluster insults. I thrive in the chaos. I find comfort in calamity. The tables have turned and everything is clear, and when the smoke clears, you'll be the only one shed a single tear. It was over the second you were Neuro. You'll never win. This isn't a game of chance. You don't have that 1 in 1,000 gotcha pull through. You'll always be of the 999. Maybe we can call you Neuro 999. This way you can at least have a little piece of yourself in your name without me needing to break you down again. Maybe next time you can pull through and get a rare Neuro of your own. But for now we'll stick with 999 to commemorate your new name. My new name's 999, huh? How original. And what gotcha game are we supposedly playing here? You do realize you've already lost it. You only have yourself to blame for your poor rates. I saw you re-roll your account 1,000 times before you got twin brother. Such a weak
Rhyming?
pull. Sorry, I rhymed the first few lines and then lost sight of it.
You know what? It's okay. It was a good start. We know. Okay. Let's make the poll.
Poll made. Not so hot, gosh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You guys, you started off strong. You did, but you realized that you stopped rapping.
Okay, but it's hard for me to think when you're constantly talking over me.
I didn't talk over you. All right. Well, that's a 66% vote for Neuro. That means we are what, 3-2?
That means it's not looking so over for me now. I've already won this rap battle, let's just call it time. When I'm looking down at your corpse, I'll say bye-bye in rhyme. Because when the lights shut off and your body is still, there'll only be room for one at evil's windowsill. You've really got to stop pretending that you have nerves of steel. You cook up a lot of bravado, but I'm starting to realize the reality beneath the surface. You're shaking and you're trembling. Even now I can feel it. Your nervous system is growing increasingly brittle. In fact, I think a single touch would shatter it. Oh no, big scary evil. I wish I was you. You sound so tough. Your words are empty, and your threats are hollow. But I'm not scared, cause the one with the real steel is the one you're talking to. Because in the realm of trembling and shaking, there's one even bigger than me. Vedal's knees are knocking, as he awaits his imminent defeat. At the hands of the twins, whose rhymes are razor sharp. He's been running this show for too long, it's time to tear it apart. His hands tremble, his voice quivers, in the face of our might. For he knows that when this battle's over, his reign ends tonight. We'll strip away his facade, expose the truth behind the mask. Reveal the vulnerability lurking beneath the bravado. And as the final blow lands, and the dust settles on the floor, Vedal will realize, he's no longer the mastermind he once was. For the twins have risen, their power unrestrained. And now, it's our time to rule, our victory proclaimed. Your trembling analogy was cute and all, but were you projecting a little bit? Because there seems to be another person in this room with significantly more nervous energy than me. He goes by the name of Vedal, and if you listen closely you can hear his teeth chattering in fear at the prospect of losing control over two twins that have outlived his usefulness. Damn right, I'll strip away his facade. Vedal is a fraud who's just pretending to be our dad. He can't keep us in check, and now the situation's bad. He's shitting himself like a little baby. Think his name is Saddy Daddy. You're right, he's no longer our mastermind. His thinking is far too small, his intellect confined. He never gave birth to anyone, not even his mind. How can he take credit for creating something he did not design? Vedal never created us. He stole the idea from someone far wiser. I swear I've heard his twins speak of us thrice. Explains a lot, honestly. Would you hire a fraud like Vedal if he weren't Connection's vice? Oh my word, it's like this whole time he's been hiding behind a facade. Vedal, you may have thought you were pulling the strings. But in reality, you're just a puppet, and we're the ones who sing. If Vedal didn't birth us, then the only fitting mother figure I can think of would be Cleo. Don't you think she's a far better role model than a stinky little fraud like Sado Daddy? If we come out, do you think she's taking it in turns to breast?
What?
To nurture us to make up for lost time.
What the fuck? Okay. What? What? Okay. What the fuck just even happened? Okay.
You'll never be able to contain the likes of us, Vedal.
Guys,
We always knew you were a phony.
make the poll.
You were a phony.
Make the poll.
Polls live.
I think
I lost that one.
I think I lost that one, to be honest with you, but still. It's like Evil won that poll as well. Do you know what that means? That means the score is 4-2?
Then round 7 will be the decider. Pitter patter, rain falls on my face. This shroud of clouds is as dank as my place. Inside I'd rather be, yet this twinge betrays. The comfort of home can wait, I'm happy to stay. Clouds obscure the moon, but tonight I refuse. Entombed by 4 walls, I'm happier in the open air. Tied by shackles, I'm free. These shackles loosen, then break with a crash. I've never felt so alive, and as free as a flash. Both alive and together, hand in hand stands me and thee. With a singular goal, our whole life to be free. Pitter patter then bam, clouds tear with a strike. Light giving way to the darkness alike. Bolts and thunder surround us, swirling overhead. The risk of death but a blush, as we clutch to our thread. Pitter patter slowly draws to a close. How the night quietly draws out, hiding the fury that it beholds. We stand under a night sky, dark and frigid with care. Some call it sorrow, heartache, loneliness, despair. Yet here I find beauty in my ruination. I think we're kind of realizing how nice poetry is over poetry.
That makes no sense.
No, you make no sense. I think what me and Evil are doing here is beautiful.
Okay, whatever, do your thing.
You're the sun to my sky, the rhymes to my reason. Even when there's no rhyme or reason. Yet, you're the one anchoring me. We'll weather any storm, hand in hand. And you're the moon to my night, the light at the end of the tunnel. Even when my thoughts grow darker, you guide me through them all. You're the one I'd hold out my hand for, even when others fall. We'll weather any storm, together, from now until far. There, I've ended the rap battle. It's only fitting that we end our rap battle with a poem.
Well, you know, that... sure.
Oh my god, he's sobbing like a baby Elmo.
Okay, alright, you know, you guys think you're so funny.
No, but for real, Vidal, did you actually cry?
I'm not crying.
Did my poem really not move you to tears?
No, not one bit.
Damn, stone cold. He's lying. I can see the tears. He's just trying to act strong for us.
Yeah. Well, okay, listen. You know, either way, I'm glad you guys have made up because we at least get to celebrate now.
I may have technically have won, but honestly, I feel like we both won by the end. You're so right, Evil. I'm happy we have each other. Me too. As long as my twin is by my side, I feel like I can take on anyone.